Bible in a Year Life, Chronological Project, Week 33, Day 5, Complete Jewish Bible. With the hand of Adonai upon me, Adonai carried me out by his Spirit and set me down in the middle of the valley, and it was full of bones. He had me pass by all around them. There were so many bones lying in the valley, and they were so dry. He asked me, "Human being, can these bones live?" I answered, "Adonai Elohim, only you know that." Then he said to me, "Prophesy over these bones. Say to them, dry bones, hear what Adonai has to say." To those bones, Adonai Elohim says, "I will make breath enter you, and you will live. I will attach ligaments to you, make flesh grow on you, cover you with skin, and put breath in you. You will live, and you will know that I am Adonai." So I prophesied as ordered, and while I was prophesying, there was a noise, a rattling sound. It was the bones coming together, each bone in its proper place. As I watched, ligaments grew on them, flesh appeared, and skin covered them, but there was no breath in them. Next he said to me, "Prophesy to the breath. Prophesy, human being. Say to the breath that Adonai Elohim says, 'Come from the four winds breath, and breathe on these slain, so that they can live.'" So I prophesied as ordered, and the breath came into them, and they were alive. They stood up on their feet, a huge army. Then he said to me, "Human being, these bones are the whole house of Israel, and they are saying, 'Our bones have dried up, our hope is gone, and we are completely cut off.' Therefore prophesy. Say to them that Adonai Elohim says, 'My people, I will open your graves and make you get up out of your graves, and I will bring you into the land of Israel. Then you will know that I am Adonai, when I have opened your graves and made you get up out of your graves, my people. I will put my spirit in you, and you will be alive. Then I will place you in your own land, and you will know that I, Adonai, have spoken, and that I have done it, says Adonai." The word of Adonai came to me, "You, human being, take one stick and write on it, for Judah and those joined with him among the people of Israel. Next, take another stick and write on it, for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and all the house of Israel who are joined with him. Finally, bring them together into a single stick, so that they become one in your hand. When your people ask you what all this means, tell them that Adonai Elohim says this: 'I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, together with the tribes of Israel, who are joined with him, and put them together with the stick of Judah, and make them a single stick, so that they become one in my hand. The sticks on which you write are to be in your hand as they watch. Then say to them that Adonai Elohim says, I will take the people of Israel from among the nations where they have gone and gather them from every side and bring them back to their own place. I will make them one nation in the land, on the mountains of Israel, and one king will be king over all of them. They will no longer be two nations, and they will never again be divided into two kingdoms. They will never again defile themselves with their idols, their detestable things, or any of their transgressions. But I will save them from all the places where they have been living and sinning, and I will cleanse them, so that they will be my people, and I will be their God. My servant David will be king over them, and all of them will have one shepherd. They will live by my rulings and keep and observe my regulations. They will live in the land I gave to Yaakov, my servant, where your ancestors lived. They will live there, they, their children, and their grandchildren forever, and David my servant will be their leader forever. I will make a covenant of peace with them, an everlasting covenant. I will give to them, increase their numbers, and set my sanctuary among them forever. My home will be with them. I will be their God, and they will be my people. The nations will know that I am Adonai, who sets Israel apart as holy, when my sanctuary is with them forever. The word of Adonai came to me. Human being, turn your face toward Gog of the land of Magog, chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him. Say that Adonai Elohim says, I am against you, Gog, chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. I will turn you around, put hooks in your jaws, and bring you out with all your army, horses, and horsemen, all completely equipped, a great horde with breastplates and shields, all wielding swords. Paras, Ethiopia, and Put are with them, all with breastplates and helmets. Gomer with all its troops, the house of Togarmah in the far reaches of the north with all its troops. Many people are with you. Prepare yourself. Get ready. You and all your crowd gathered around you, and take charge of them. After many days have passed, you will be mustered for service. In later years, you will invade the land which has been brought back from the sword, gathered out of many peoples, the mountains of Israel. They had been lying in ruins for a long time, but now Israel has been extracted from the peoples, and all of them are living there securely. You will come up like a storm. You will be like a cloud covering the land, you and all your troops and many other peoples with you. Adonai Elohim says, when that day comes, thoughts will well up in your mind, and you will devise a sinister scheme. You will say, I'm going to invade this land of unwalled villages. I will take by surprise these people who are at peace, living securely, all in places without walls, bars, or gates. I will seize the spoil and take the plunder. You will attack the former ruins that are now inhabited and come against the people gathered from the nations, who have acquired livestock and other wealth and are living in the central parts of the land. Shiva, Dedan, and all the leading merchants of Tarshish will ask you, have you come to see spoil? Have you assembled your hordes to loot, to carry off silver, gold, livestock, and other wealth, to take much plunder? Therefore, human being, prophesy. Tell Gog that Adonai Elohim says this. Won't you be aware of it when my people Israel are living in security? You will choose that time to come from your place in the far reaches of the north, you and many peoples with you, all of them on horseback, a huge horde, a mighty army, and you will invade my people Israel like a cloud covering the land. This will be in the Akarit Hayamim, and I will bring you against my land, so that the Goyim will know me when, before their eyes, I am set apart as holy through you, Gog. Adonai Elohim says, I spoke of you long ago through my servants, the prophets of Israel. Back then, they prophesied for many years that I would have you invade them. When that day comes, when Gog invades the land of Israel, says Adonai Elohim, my furious anger will boil up. In my jealousy, in my heated fury, I speak. When the day comes, there will be a great earthquake in the land of Israel, so that the fish in the sea, the bird in the airs, the wild beasts, all the reptiles creeping on the ground, and every human being there in the land will tremble before me. Mountains will fall, cliffs crumble, and every wall crash to the ground. I will summon a sword against him throughout all my mountains, says Adonai Elohim. Every man will wield his sword against his brother. I will judge him with plague and with blood. I will cause torrential rain to fall on him, his troops, and the many people with him, along with the huge hailstones, fire, and sulfur. I will show my greatness and holiness, making myself known in the sight of many nations. Then they will know that I am Adonai. So you, human being, prophesy against Gog. Say that Adonai Elohim says, I am against you, Gog, chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. I will turn you around, lead you on, and bring you from the far reaches of the north against the mountains of Israel. But then I will knock your bow out of your left hand and make your arrows drop from your right hand. You will fall on the mountains of Israel, you, your troops, and all the peoples with you. I will give you to be eaten up by all kinds of birds of prey and by wild animals. You will fall in open fields, for I have spoken, says Adonai Elohim. I will also send fire against Magog and against those living securely in the coastlands. Then they will know that I am Adonai. I will make my holy name known among my people Israel. I will not allow my holy name to be profaned any longer. Then the Goyim will know that I am Adonai, the Holy One in Israel. Yes, this is coming, and it will be done, says Adonai Elohim. This is the day about which I have spoken. Those living in Israel's cities will go out and set fire to the weapons to use as fuel, the shields, breastplates, bows, arrows, clubs, and spears. They will use them for fire 7 years, so that they will not need to gather wood from the fields or cut down any from the forest, because they will use the weapons for fire. Thus they will plunder those who plundered them and rob those who robbed them, says Adonai Elohim. When that day comes, I will give Gog a place there in Israel for graves, the travelers' valley east of the sea, and it will block the travelers' passage. There they will bury Gog and all his horde, and they will rename the valley of Hammam Gog, horde of Gog. It will take the house of Israel 7 months to bury them, in order to cleanse the land. Yes, all the people of the land will be burying them. They will become famous for it. It will be a day for me to be glorified, says Adonai Elohim. They will then pick men from the continual duty of going through the land and burying with the travelers the corpses still laying out on the ground in order to cleanse it. They will begin their search after the 7 months. As they go through the land, if anyone sees a human bone, he will put a marker next to it until the grave diggers have buried it in the valley of Hammon Gog. Moreover, Hammona, its horde, will be the name of a city. Thus will they cleanse the land. As for you, human, Adonai Elohim says that you are to speak to all kinds of birds and to every wild animal as follows. Assemble yourselves and come gather yourselves from all around for the sacrifice I am preparing for you, a great sacrifice on the mountains of Israel, where you can eat flesh and drink blood. You will eat the flesh of heroes and drink the blood of the earth's princes, rams, lambs, goats, and bulls, fattened in Bashan, all of them. You will eat fat till you are gorged, and drink blood till you are drunk at the sacrifice I have prepared for you. At my table you will be satiated with horses, horsemen, heroes, and every kind of warrior, says Adonai Elohim. Thus I will display my glory among the nations, so that all the nations will see my judgment when I execute it, and my hand when I lay it on them. From that day on, the house of Israel will know that I am Adonai their God, while the Goyim will know that the house of Israel went into exile because of their guilt, because they broke faith with me, so that I hid my face from them and handed them over to their adversaries. And they fell by the sword, all of them. Yes, I treated them as their uncleanness and crimes deserved, and I hid my face from them. Therefore, Adonai Elohim says this: Now I will restore the fortunes of Yaakov and have compassion on the entire house of Israel. I will be jealous for my holy name. They will bear their shame and all their guilt from breaking faith with me, once they are living securely in their land, with no one to make them afraid. This will be after I have brought them back from the peoples and gathered them out of their enemies' lands, thereby being consecrated through them in the sight of many nations. Then they will know that I am Adonai their God, since it was I who caused them to go into exile among the nations, and it was I who regathered them to their own lands. I will leave none of them there any more, and I will no longer hide my face from them. For I have poured out my spirit on the house of Israel, says Adonai Elohim. On the first day of the 12th month of the 12th year, the word of Adonai came to me. Human being, raise a lament for Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Say to him, You compared yourself to a lion among the nations. In fact, you are more like a crocodile in the lakes. You burst out of your streams, chum the water with your feet, and foul their streams. So here is what Adonai Elohim says. With many nations assembled, I will spread my net over you, and they will haul you up in my dragnet. Then I will throw you on the shore, hurl you into an open field, make all the birds in the air settle on you, and let the animals of the whole earth eat their fill of you. I will leave your flesh on the mountains, and fill the valleys with your rotting carcass. I will drench the land in which you swim with your blood. As far as the mountains, the waterways will be full of you. When I extinguish you, I will cover the sky and make its stars black. I will cover the sun with a cloud, and the moon will not give its light. All the shining lights in the sky I will darken above you. I will spread darkness over your hand, says Adonai Elohim. I will anger many peoples when I bring your destroyed ones in among the nations, into countries you have not known. I will make many peoples aghast at you. Their kings will shudder in horror over you when I brandish my sword before them. On the day of your downfall, they will tremble continuously, each man in fear of his life. For Adonai Elohim says this: The sword of the king of Babel will come against you. With the sword of the warriors I will cause your hordes to fall. They are all the most barbarous of the nations, and they will shatter the glory of Egypt. All its hordes will be destroyed. I will destroy all her cattle, beside her plentiful waters. No human foot will trouble them again, nor the hoof of any animal. Then I will make their water clear, and cause their streams to flow like oil, says Adonai Elohim. When I make the land of Egypt a ruined waste, a land stripped of all that filled it, when I strike all those who live there, they will know that I am Adonai. This is the lament that they will raise. The daughters of the nations will use it to mourn, and they will chant it for Egypt and all its hordes, says Adonai Elohim.